So something important happened here a long time ago. The mission is Shaka, and I have literally no idea what's in here, so we're just gonna go for it. Oh, was that? Hold on. That was one of those, I forget what they're called. The big bot totem things that wander around and spread anti-creep, I think. A little demo mission brought to you by the combined efforts of K75 and Knucklecracker. There are 4 possible objectives, 3 of the ways you are already familiar with. The 4th, act fast and don't lose the base to the lower left. Don't lose this to obtain something. Okay. The map also features walls. Walls hold back the creeper for a while. Once a wall falls, the creeper flows. Free the wall and it will recharge. Oh, that's new. Walls can optionally stop the flow of anti-creep. Select a wall, check out the options on the control panel to the left. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let's just look at this map for a second and let me refamiliarize myself with how this goes. So don't lose this to obtain the hold objective. Perhaps the turbine can help. So the turbine... I think the turbine is going to be... Okay, supply with anti-creep looks like some sort of turbine. Right. So if we supply this with anti-creep, I would imagine that this is a amplifier or something of the sort where you supply it with anti-creep, it produces a bunch of anti-creep, and it goes down in here, flows through the turbine, and the anti-creep spools up something or other. IDK. We've also got red on ore. We've got 2 emitters, a stash, a blob nest, another emitter, and then 3 spore launchers here. Remind me, do the spore launchers have to be submerged in creep? This has to be submerged in creep to work, right? I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Yeah. Husband and I are playing Mario 35th anniversary and I learned I can't platform. Duchess, it is a difficult to acquire skill and one that I don't particularly have myself. This is why I do not play platformers. Yeah, Shadow Legend and NordVPN, absolutely. Alright, so... People's still talking about drivers. Oh well. Alright, don't help me then. No advice, it's fine. I'll just figure it out. Okay. We have factory in, tower, pylon, rematerialization coordinates. That's what I was looking for. So we can actually drop right here, and then we have all of the ore here that we can develop. I imagine the way that this is going to go is that the emitter has creep that's flowing down in this direction. The wall will save us temporarily, but not totally. And then it will eventually flow down here. We're supposed to hold this to complete the mission by that objective. Then on the other side, we have the turbine, which supplies, and then there's this. There is, not creep. What is this called? Digitalis? Yeah. There's Digitalis that comes from here all the way over here, connects here, and that will activate the spore launchers over on this side. So what I'm seeing is if I materialize here, I can probably make connections, pick up the blueite ore, run over here, and try to protect this and start feeding this with anti-creep. I think is probably the best bet. I can also get a suppressor node on this to prevent anything from happening to it until much later. There's a couple of different ways I can fight this. And then on this side, I think the first time through, I just have to trust the wall. I don't know how fast the wall is going to degenerate. Squelcher, thank you very much for the resub, dude. Been a while catching the stream due to a house move. Well, I hope it went well, man. Sometimes moves can be a real pain in the buttocks. Make it harder for yourself and place it down with the tree island. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Sorry. No. Okay. So I am going to drop here. And then, do I want to pre-queue miners? I think these are going to be set for... Remind me. Ah, yes. Okay. So the towers do actually mine the surrounding area for power. So I think we do one of those there, go for miners across the way, and then we're going to want to go this direction as quickly as we can. So something that's been changed since the last time I played Creeper World is that apparently if you are power stalling, it starts building buildings sequentially instead of simultaneously, which is definitely going to help with what is my hotkey for pause? I have actually forgotten. It is not spacebar. Whatever. We're just gonna let that finish off and then come this way. Okay. So slight deficit. Creep is very fast. That's what it is. It's very fast. Okay. So haven't looked into its I'm gonna stay out of that one. Not enough context, not enough knowledge to take part in that in that conversation. All right, let's see what we can do with the. I think O is rotate. Yeah, O is rotate. Do with this. Mine's laying down there. We do need to produce blueite, but I think we need power more for the time being. I do kind of appreciate the fact that this is set up in a way where we can just chain these things around and get really freaking good coverage. He's very nice, very nice. Cannot get an extra one in there though, so that is all we got. All right, cancel that out. Rotate back around. We are at a high deficit, but you will notice that it's only feeding these two. It's not feeding the rest of these. So it's gonna finish those two and then continue. We're about to get to the wall with this creep, which is unfortunate. This one we're gonna trigger to, we're gonna do 2 to blueite. And the rest of these we're gonna produce energy from. All right, cool. Dang, that sucks. Drain my savings. Squelcher, that sounds ridiculously stressful. See you, Fabian. Good luck with your meatloaf. Or meat load. However that works out for you. Okay, so wall does go red on being struck. And you can see... Yeah, that's how fast the wall fails. That is an interesting graphical representation, but what I'm more concerned about is the fact that that is going to very quickly become a major problem. All right, so we have some energy in storage. We're using 2, generating 7.6. We do have blueite down. My factory, we need to get down as well. What the hell is this? I do not know. But we're going to drop a factory over on this side. It says don't lose this, but I don't actually know. I think we just push over to it, question mark. Yeah, let's do that. I'm a little concerned that right now I'm just going for building a bunch of power. Also, we get more power from the we get more power from areas with trees on them, remember? So it's good to grab those. I am slightly concerned that we'll not be able to stop that, but we're just going to give it our best shot. Hope for the best. A lot of times, especially on harder missions, it's okay if you don't succeed the first time. You'll usually end up replaying it anyway once you see how the map works. This is very rapidly coming around. I'm not at all appreciative of that. We still have good storage. I'm going to go ahead and queue up over here. And then we need to drop some weaponry down as well. Now, do we have... We do indeed have a spawner over here. So we're going to have to go for sniper rifles. That's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. but I think we can make this work. I'm going to drop 3 cannons right here, and then 3 mortars. Because I believe that will be able to hold this back at least temporarily. And then we can go and work on this side. So my thoughts are, if we have a mortar, or 2 mortars in fact, that should be able to hold this relatively easily, because it's all going to be stacked here. We can just murder it straight up. I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. Woof. Okay, we're dipping into our energy store now, but that's fine. Factory is coming in. We're converting to anti-creep, so that's good. And we're supplying anti-creep. So this will start doing some stuff. We are filling with anti-creep right now, and anti-creep does not damage the wall. So the wall is containing this and allowing it to build up on top of the turbine. I imagine... Crap. Oh, that just barely didn't complete on time. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to leave that turret there as a sacrifice because we got to hold this up over here. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to make it. I'm also going to drop in 2 more cannons on this side. That's more being destroyed, but that's okay. We still have power supplied. Use is 16 out of 13.6 gen, but that's okay. We are not gonna make it in time. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait. Okay, okay. So as that's spinning up the turbine, this is producing anti-creep. So anti-creep is gonna flood this and really assist us in stopping this wall. It's not gonna do all of it. It's gonna be difficult, but I think we can make it work. And then this right here, notice that once it gets off the digitalis, this maintains a significantly higher level than the surrounding creep. The slope off is really fast. So if we get our hold reestablished up here, I don't think we'll actually have an issue. We're just gonna have to regain this one little bit of territory here, but I don't think it should be a problem. Famous last words. I'm also going to build a couple of spare mortars and a couple of spare cannons in the back, just in case. Alright, we should have plenty in storage to get that done, even though our usage is quite high. Also going to grab more towers, because we need more resources. Right. We did finish a mortar, got a couple of shots off. That's what I was talking about with this. Now, oof, pause. Hold on. Thing. Do we need redite for anti... Oh, no.
You're screwed.
I am screwed. I am indeed very screwed. I think we need redite for counter spores. But I don't have any spores active but these 3. That could present a slight issue. This is going to be interesting. NEFX, thank you very much for the bits, dude. Got a text from Future Break. He said, during this hour, on this day, on this month, someone named Overconfidence whooping his ass. Thought I'd let you know. Yeah. Pegasus, you're not wrong. It is interesting to see how this game has kind of converted over to a 3D format. It is definitely taking some cues from some different games. I can nullify 2 of these if I get close enough, but I'm going to have to tear down a couple of things to do so. So I think I'm just going to wait until those finish building, and then we're just going to drop over here. This is also going to sever my power. Oof. Oh, boy. We're going to build 4 more cannons in the back. That is not great. We're also now down on gen, which is not super fantastic. Alright, 6 deficit, 18.5 deficit. We're only using 13 out of 13.3. 14. So we're blipping back and forth. Okay. This is where it gets to be a little bit sketch, because once you start firing with a lot of cannons, you end up with way less energy that you have access to. It is unfortunate. All right, we're gonna load up a couple of cannons and one mortar up to the front here so that we can clear this off. Although, nope, we got spores. We need snipers. We need snipers bad. Weapons, sniper. Yo, I forgot about that. Also, snipers here. Yeah, that'll actually reach a fair ways. So, cool. Cool. Oh, wait, hold up. How? Oh. That is the spore that just came over here and exploded. So we just need to move a turret over there and we'll be fine. ADFX, thanks for the bits again, dude. Remember the first time I converted my wife from 2D to 3D format, still reading through the patch notes to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, that is... oh boy. Rabar, there was a new mission released relatively recently, so you probably didn't see it because it didn't exist yet. So yeah, there's 9 missions now. That's why I'm doing the one today. Right. I might be at the point now where I kind of know how the mission works and I should probably just restart it. Because I don't think that I'm going to be able to re-seize control of this without a very long knockdown drag-out fight. Although, the wall here is about to go down and release all of the anti-creep. So I might wait until that completes, because we might get some real good comeback material out of that. Let me do... why is that not weird? I don't know why that is not fulfilling its energy hole. That's very odd. I like the anti-creep. The fact that even like a few millimeters deep of anti-creep just holds up this entire wall of creep. It's great. It's great. 10 out of 10 physics. Alright. Isn't it missiles to kill spores? Yeah, which I think I need the red, the red material for to manufacture those missiles. They don't just like... do I actually have to build a nullifier? Are these not activated? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna restart it now that I know what's going on. So apparently these are not activated by being submerged in the creep. They are just running. So great. Alright. Let's try again. Keep hearing in my head an old StarCraft voice line. Keep saying, need more pylons. You must construct additional pylons. I think is the line. Alright. So do we want to build in the same spot as we did before? I think it's a solid start because we can ramp our energy really freaking quickly. Also, I don't think we need to build turrets on the left as fast as we did the last time. I think we should prioritize anti-creep over the turrets. And then I need to go faster to get a mortar down in front of the Digitalis here so that I can start eliminating it while it's piled up in the larger clumps. And then we definitely need to get a nullifier on these 3 ASAP. Yeah. Olive, welcome in. They're so bad they don't know what the little energy towers, the little energy towers actually make energy and only use mines. Oof. Yeah. To be fair though, if they didn't come from the other Creeper World games and possibly didn't play the tutorial, it might not be that super obvious to them. I'm not saying that as an excuse. I'm just saying that sometimes RTS games can be a little bit obtuse about information spread, so yeah. And then the other problem with it is the people who are playing them don't know what they're getting into. And then you come up against a community that is basically built around optimization. And so you end up in this situation where not knowing what you're doing is aggravating to the extreme. Like, the most annoying thing possible to a lot of the people that are playing the game, or that would enjoy watching you play the game. So I'm not saying it's a no-win situation, but it can be relatively close to it in some cases. Like, for instance, the way that I'm building these right now would give some people an aneurysm because they would be like, no, you must measure out the distance to the edge of the map, find the absolute optimal placement pattern to not waste any materials whatsoever, and then you have to do it in exactly this order to optimize for the most rapid possible finish. And I'm just like, nah, y'all, it's a video game. I'm gonna play it. That's all there is to it. I think we can actually get away with going this way as well. We're gonna go ahead and play this. I believe that the amount of energy that we will gain from this will justify the amount that we're expending early. I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, well, whoopsie daisies, I screwed up. But we're just gonna cross our fingers, hope for the best. All right, we have a high deficit, but yeah, okay, so it is doing the thing. It's only putting out to 2 at a time. Well, now it's doing 3 at a time. Gen 2.5. Oh, I bet I know what the logic is. I bet it's, if you're generating 3, it will activate 3 objects and feed 1 per second to each of them. And then if it's 4 objects, 1 per second. I bet that's the logic to it. I bet that's the logic. Yes, yes. Ignoramish is a harsh ghost? Yeah. Okay, so we've just about finished our grid here. We're gonna go ahead and place over this way. Notice how much quicker we are claiming map space this time around. Also, sometimes you just need some warm-up, because, y'all, I've not played Creeper World in several months, and it is a somewhat complicated game. Alright, we are going to go back over and do... What did we have over here before? Like, 4 cannons? Yeah, I think we had about 4 cannons and 3 or 4 mortars. So we're going to do that, and then we need 2 mortars here... And I think 2 cannons as well. Because we just don't want the spread to start. We absolutely want to keep that contained. Because as soon as it makes it to this landmass, it's going to spread like wildfire. Also, our energy gen is scaling really nicely now. Let's go ahead and drop... I'm going to try and see if I can get a little bit more optimal placements on this time. Because I think I can fit 1 more miner. Can I fit on that? Ah, no, I can't fit it on the outside. Dang it. Lame. All right, so we got that in. Let's drop over that way. And I think this one is the same way. Yeah, I can't fit it on the outside edge. So it's specifically made so that you can only fit that many on, which is super unfortunate, but whatever. All right, we're in deficit territory again, but it's fine. Just don't worry about it. I think everything is down in plenty of time to actually finish before we run into any problems. 22 months. Dang, son. Halsey, I don't know why it's not sharing, but thank you for the resub, man. 2 freaking years almost. Also, I may have been wrong. I am watching this rapidly approaching here, and my cannon's just finished. I'm slightly concerned that the mortars won't finish. Also, my storage is full. I need to build more things. Hold on. Okay, so all of the mines are done. We're genning 2.5 right now. I think that we can actually afford to turn all of these over to blueite. So I'm just going to select all of them, flip it, lock it, pop it, drop it, and then go. Okay. So we're still over-genning by a wide margin. Perfect! Yeah, this is what I was hoping for right here. So the mortars are hitting the high stack and just obliterating it. And then anything that is making it onto the landmass or even remotely close to the landmass here, the cannons are cleaning up. Not an issue. Okay, so we have 100% locked this down. No need to be alarmed. So now we just need to drop in a nullifier here, which will nullify all of those. A nullifier here to nullify all of those. and then a couple of sniper cannons. And I'm actually going to mount those up high so we can get the greatest possible reach. That will cover a blind spot, and then just in case we have any coming from this direction, yeah, we're gonna put a couple of those over there. So our usage is up a little high right now, but our storage is holding. We are absolutely fine. Okay, so that should start our anti-creep production shortly. Oh no, crap, we need a factory. Ah, I forgot the factory. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mike, yeah, you called it. You called it. I have not played Phasmophobia, no. I have a couple of buddies that have played it, but I haven't really looked at it. Alien, yeah, I just absolutely forgot. So here comes the anti-creep. Hopefully it's in time. Right, so that's starting. I just need you to get to the turbine. I think that I overbuilt turrets by enough that it'll be all right. I'm not, yeah. By the time the really high stuff makes it over here, I think we'll be okay. What is the redite for? I forget. Snipers taking out the bugs. Good, so we got that locked down. And nullifiers are in place, so we're good there. So we just need to get to that tower. I don't think any of the other towers. This might be a problem, though. This stack is about to let loose. We do have anti-creep coming through now, so I don't think I'll totally lose the area, but yeah, this is potentially not super great. Is this anti-creep building the wall higher? No, that is a terrain height change. Okay, that's what that is. Weird. Unless mortars were always this good, they seem really good in this. I think the transition to 3D just makes it more readily apparent how much mortars are killing at once. They were always really good. Like, mortars are freakishly fantastic, but this is just an excellent visual representation of their killing capacity. So since this is the only thing that I actually have to get to, and we now are down a sniper, although once we get the anti-creep up to the edge of the turrets, this will no longer be an issue. We need to go and figure out what we need to do. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We need to figure out what we need to do to get to this. So I can do mass suicide turret drops. I can do try to focus the anti-creep up through there a little bit. We have no air units, no special units. Sniper, missile, nullifier, cannon. There's another locked out turret there. I don't know what it is. We don't have any other tech unlocked. So yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this one to hold. What is the hold? Oh, hold for 10 minutes is one of the victory conditions. Maybe I should just hold. Maybe expanding is a bad idea. That might be the case, because especially once this thing drops, like when this emitter, oh, well, speaking of stashes, here we go. That's gonna be a wave. Oh dude, I have way more than 100 hours in Creeper World 3. I'm pretty sure. Woof. Yeah, mortars are very, very ammo hungry. So there's the ripple heading out. That's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. And we are going to have the full force of our anti-creep. Yup. Just bury our turrets in anti-creep. It's fine. It's fine. I like the wall here too, because this is actually focusing it so that we get much deeper anti-creep here. Why am I getting a warning? Blob nest. Ah! So we get... Okay. I do not remember this from last time. Is this camera new? But we actually can see notifications and the statistics of the emitters on the minimap. That is super useful. That is super useful. Okay, the rippling wave is at the front now, and we've held. So I don't think that we're gonna fold. We only have to hold 2 more minutes. We also have the reclaim win ability, but we don't have... E-portal. Can I build another factory? No, you can't build another factory. Okay. We don't have the thingy that builds trees, so reclaim win condition is not viable, I don't think. Unless it's talking about how much I have the pylons on. Or not pylons, towers. I don't actually know. Let me see if I reclaim this, if that's a thing. I can't remember what that win condition is. Reclaim is just how much not creep. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, there went my pylon. Oh, we are actually losing ground. Hold on. Weaponry, mortars. We need more mortars. Ah. So yeah, I'm gonna need to do something with that. The other option would be to try to drop up here and do maximum possible damage with the mortars. I think we're gonna focus on trying to go through this side. We are slowly but surely building up a very large quantity of anti-creep over here, but it's just taking time to break through it. So we're gonna do some more turrets there. We're using a lot, but our gen doesn't particularly matter. I think the ore is a steady pace thing. As long as the anti-creep holds, we're good. Stares in South African at the brink. But why? Why are you staring at me? Oh dear. I probably have more than 100 hours watching Brink play Creeper World 3. Oh dear. ADFX, I feel bad for you, man. I'm sorry you put yourself through that. Alright, mortars, we're gonna drop up to the front. And cannonry to follow. Good old droppages here. Harkening back to the days of the flight of the Valkyrie. I'd like to know how many turrets I killed in Creeper World 3 by abandoning them on the front line. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, there were some games where I think I probably suicided into the hundreds of turrets in. Oh, right. That was the hold fulfilled. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to this one, just because. Unlock the walls where the anti-creep is. How do I do that? Total delta cover creep anti-creep. Oh, disable AC blocking. But won't that lower the amount in the basin so it won't feed through here as quickly? Alright, I'm gonna disable AC blocking and see what happens. If this kills me, I blame you guys. It is all chat's fault. The basin has breeder terrain. Okay. See the white specks. That is breeder terrain. What are you talking about? White specks. Am I totally blind? I mean, Bell says yes, but of course. The black circle near the turbine. The pyramid is... Oh, the slightly lighter colored grass. Okay. Wait. How... Why is the pyramid dead? Excuse me? I am lost. Yeah, I see the little things there. Oh, it's a one-time use. I gotcha. So now we're not actually doing a whole lot with this, are we? We're just sitting on a gigantic stack of anti-creep. But why, though? The totems are going to get activated here soon. We're just going to move over and take this. Weapons... I'm a little bit lost in the game logic on this one, but I think it's just a matter of not taking enough time to like sit down and think through everything here. Also, is it just me, or is the anti-creep getting lower over here since this... Yeah. Okay, so the turbine... Oh no. Oh, that is the shield, and it's preventing the anti-creep from being on that spot. So it's running around the edges, and it's still feeding into the turbine. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, missiles kill spores, which are not launching right now because I have a nullifier placed on the only 3 spore launchers. So that's not really a concern for me at the moment. Let me grab these cannons. We're gonna bump these up to the very front here so I can connect to the totem. It may be that some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. I kind of need my energy supply closer, not gonna lie. But okay, if 1 or 2 die, it's fine. We're good. We're good. All right, get that down. We're gonna go ahead and place a little bit further up. I feel like I'm fulfilling Zap Brannigan's best dreams. Boom, I am not your father. You know it. These are just building size constructs of energy. Yeah. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Those are not firing. We're going to move those in. I don't actually want to put them on top of the ledge right this second. We're going to go with the turrets for that. Bear in mind that this is actually quite shallow up here due to being on a significantly higher portion of terrain. So we should be able to just leap. Yeah. There won't be that much to clear out. And most of these are going to be ammo fed as well, which is really good for us. Okay. Drop those in. I'm going to go ahead and take 2 more mortars and put those on the top as well. And as soon as the cannons clear out a spot, we are going to go for another tower, or set of towers, I should say. Woo! Beautiful! What just made noise? I have no idea. Probably should have figured that out. We are still apparently producing anti-creep, which is super duper good. But losing cannons, which is not so great. Those in. We need a couple of mortars a little bit closer as well, because we're just not getting enough hammering down on the front line. My father also said to me that he isn't my father, so does that make you my father? Okay. Stop trying to logic, you're bad at it. The caliber on the mortar shells is approximately the size of a basketball. Let's go with that. Basketball caliber. Yes, this is a precise measurement. Don't at me. Okay, that should be the last pylon, I think. Yeah, there's not any more here. Okay, cool. So, a bit of a weird start, but again, we're seeing some new mechanics being implemented here. We're seeing a lot of jumping across a variety of terrain. That's cool. I still don't totally get this. It's a little weird. Whatever mechanism this is. Because, like, we don't actually have a mechanism producing anti-creep, I don't think. But... wait, hold up. The wall comes back after it dies. Really now? So it's actually like an emitter coming up from the ground. And it just regens when you push the creep off of it. Okay, that is cool. Sorry, Olive, I didn't see it. A little bit busy. And before the final mission added to the demo is just a survival mission where you have to last X amount of time while the creeper ramps up your World 1 style. I mean, that's kind of what it is, to some degree. That's why it's called breeder terrain. That's also what was making creep in the last map. Gotcha. It's just been a little bit too long since I played it, I think. ADFX, yes. Creeper World 4 has implemented TVG wall sections. May they bring you infinite economy and many millions of HP and shields. Oh. Dang, this looks nice. I really do like the way this game looks. Alright, I'm going to claim the victory on that one. Ooh, we were on our way to a reclaim victory as well. I have no idea where. Okay then. 16. Oh, okay. Never mind. They're not filtered top to bottom. I'm just the most recent one. Oh, looks like we got some people that are clearing it in 10. We got a couple of 8s. We got a 2 minute 47 seconds. Holy cow. Somebody did hyper optimization. There's the same person at 2:44. Yowzers. I kind of want to see the replay of that one. He was probably doing the thing where you dance the whatever it is, the hub thingy, around the terrain to act as a ferry / transport, and you're like building all over the place while micromanaging it around. That is gonna wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.